Boon, Benson Boon, Ani.
Direct from the Broski Nation headquarters in Los Angeles, California, this is the Broski Report with your host, Brittany Broski.
Feliz Año Nuevo. Feliz Año Nuevo. Feliz Año Nuevo y Año Nuevo ano. That means asshole. Let's start with you're looking at a woman that is one less organ than now I was 2 weeks ago. Okay? What the fuck? You always hear, oh, she had her gallbladder out. She had her pancreatic removal surgery. It went great. Who the fuck is that ever about? Because you think it's not going to be you. You know what I mean? Oh, it's now about me. Oh, gallbladder surgery? Goofy ass surgery. What the fuck? I couldn't even have a cool one. Oh, I tore my nabiscus. I tore my hibiscus muscle during bar method because I was going so hard because I'm so ripped and muscled that it just snapped. It's never that. It's she had her gallbladder out. What the fuck? Goofy ass surgery is that? I'm humiliated. Unserious ass surgery, bro. Except it was very serious. It was actually kind of like really super scary. Okay, let's talk about it, I guess. I never thought for a fucking second when I was like, I want to do a podcast called the Broski Report that I would be looking up the fucking laws of thermodynamics. That's the stupidest bullshit I've ever. I'm mad. I'm mad. And you know what makes me even more mad? Sometimes people comment, I learned more from this podcast than I ever did in school. That's scary! That's scary! Did I ever think I'd be in charge of teaching the youth of America thermodynamics? No, but it's a burden I don't take lightly. Okay, we're going to learn this shit, and you guys are going to be quizzed in the end. You know, a lot of my scientific understanding comes from the Iron Man universe, and that's not easy for me to admit. It's not fun for me to admit, but it's kind of, you know. So, a bareback hey, Jesus Christ, I'm sorry about that. That's a pretty visceral thing I came up with there. Bareback shot? Trying to order an angel shot at the bar and ordering a bareback shot by accident? Yeah, do you guys do bareback shots? They're like, what the fuck? Sex freak? Get out of here, sex freak! Okay, again, I need a linguist in the corner and I need a historian in the corner to be like, you're lying. And then I'll be like, and then I'll sit here in silence and I'll listen to him talk and then I'll just regurgitate what he said. One of these days, I'm going to do that. I'm going to be like, welcome to my home, sit in the corner and I'm just going to talk. And if you find any incorrect information or I misspeak maybe, then just go ahead and jump in and correct me. If anyone knows any historians, send them my way because I'd like to employ them for a day. So what's the option? I don't pay my taxes and I go to jail? Dystopian. Yeah, I've been thinking about that a lot recently. What if something's really for real wrong with me? Should I take some medicine? No. No. You know, like, no. What would a Broski Report episode be without me Googling shit that I don't know? Did Jesus have a lamb? And while I was down in the war rooms, of course, I did actually start my period. So raise your hand if you've started your menstrual cycle in Churchill's war rooms. Just me? Okay, just me, I guess. You hear all the mucus in my throat? I just can't. Like, you bitches don't get hosier the way that I get hosier. Y'all aren't listening. You're not listening. Ah! Ah! Oh my God, this is what I want to tell you. This is what I want to tell you. Unsustainable. Good morning. Don't talk to me until I've had my diarrhea. When you order a milk replacement, a milk alternative, you are admitting to the cashier that you are of a weak breed. Could I get the oat milk? Okay, you are at the bottom of the food chain. That's what you're admitting, okay? My gut bubbles when I smell milk. That's what you're telling them. You're communicating that in a roundabout way. And there's something very humiliating about that. It's a humiliation ritual. Okay. When I'm like, could I get the almond milk? Oh, you're a puss? Yeah. Yeah. Sometimes my butthole kind of bleeds when I poop. Sometimes I have milk and then the rest of my day's ruined. I have to stay home. Oh, not the cow milk for me. I'll actually have a fucking reaction. I tried out this new place recently. It's not new. It's new to me. Coffee bean and tea leaf. That's like an LA staple. Everyone knows about that place. I never go. I've never been. I went yesterday. I said, give me 3 shots of espresso with a little bit of hazelnut in it and a little bit of oat milk. And he said, sure. That shit had me jacked up. I should clean my toilets. I should scrub the walls. I vacuumed every corner of my room. The reason I did that. Do you guys even give a fuck? I'm serious. Who gives a fuck? Who gives a fuck? Holy shit. Last night I got my fucking vacuum because there was a big ass spider in my bathroom. And I am the man of the house. I am the patriarch. Okay? You're looking at the face. You're looking at the patriarch of the household. And that's just how it is. That's just how I've designed it to be. So yeah, I turned around and I was also naked. I was naked, about to hop in the shower. Big ass brown recluse. Naked, ran through my house, grabbed the vacuum, sucked him up. There is a graveyard of scary big spiders in my vacuum bag because I don't want to kill it. And I don't want to smush it, because what if it's pregnant? Do spider have puss? Can spider get pregnant? Yes, 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 yes. Yes, 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 yes. Yes. No, no te puedo borrar. Me enseñaste a querer. Me enseñaste a bailar. Physically fit. Physically fit. I said I'm physically fit. Right? We're fantastic. Right? We're fantastic. Men to me are like mythical creatures. I do not interact with them in the wild. I leave them be. I don't really want to hear from them, but I will admire their beauty from afar. Okay, I see a young gentleman with a sort of really nice upper body build, beautiful hairline, great mustache. I'm looking. I'm staring from across. I'm across the street and I'm staring at you like this. POV, you're a man with a mustache. I'm across the street. Okay, we lock eyes and I'm doing the Miley Cyrus stare with blue eyes, and then a bus passes in front of us, and then when the bus passes, I'm gone. That's how I feel towards men these days. I'm like, and then the bus passes and then I'm gone. And then he's like, what the fuck? And then he looks behind him. I'm behind him. But I never say anything. I'm moaning Myrtle. I'm like floating around him in a circle. I'm Nosferatu. You will bounce on it. Y'all don't know the lore. Y'all don't know my lore. And you never will. And you never will. Yeah, I used to talk to this one guy. I used to talk to this one guy. I don't know if I told y'all this, but he said that I don't know why we were talking about this. I said, do you wash your butt in the shower? And he said, no, I don't touch my butt. That's gay. Oh, right. Hey, sorry for asking. By the way, we're breaking up. By the way, don't ever hit my line. Do you wash your butt in the shower? No, I don't. That's gay. Got it. Who'd you vote for? I need a man with a mustache to worship the ground I walk on. These men are fucking crazy, y'all. I'm not joking. I'd rather die alone. I would rather die alone. I made a vow to myself halfway through last year. I will never let another man into my house that I pay for. If you are not gay or related to me, get the fuck off my porch. I don't want to see you. I don't want to see you. Like, there's no reason a man should ever come to your house. You have a man coming over to what? Murder you? Why the fuck would you need a man in your house? Like, that's crazy, actually. Look, Love is love. I just don't want it. I get in his pickup truck, and in the passenger seat is a plush flower. And he goes, so I never have to buy you ones ever again. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Okay. Motherfucker, fuck you and Valentine's Day, bitch. Hold on. Cut that. I'm mad. I just made myself mad. Cut that. That's how I feel lately. And this is the dream. It's all I need. 'Cause I could be a freak all to the day. All to the day. You want a rare moment of vulnerability on this podcast? I Googled it because I didn't know. How about that? Collide with gas. We're doing fucking science with Brittany Broski again. Shit! I've been practicing this for when I'm in Italy. Ready? Time to say goodbye. It's Andrea Bocelli. Wait, here's the actually Italian words. Con te partirò. And who performed at my wedding? Andrea Bocelli. Who performed at her wedding? Andrea Bocelli. Okay, I don't mean this one either, because the 1890s in London was like the Industrial Revolution, essentially. It smelled horrible. The working conditions were inhumane. Child labor, coal miners, steam engine builders, it was the Industrial Revolution, okay? The industrial age had dawned on the Thames River. And it was filled with so many dead bodies and so much nasty runoff from all those new factories that would backfire and wouldn't. It was just, but then again, you want to talk about architecture, you want to talk about fashion, you want to talk about a society with customs. You know what I mean? A rigid society with customs. I think it would be insane to like just be an observer. I'd be like, damn, y'all really had it like this. You know what I mean? I would have met Sherlock Holmes, okay? I would have convinced him somehow by my wit and charm and intelligence to bed me. I have his child. We create the next Elon Musk. He's a progressive. He takes over 1910s London. Okay, stay with me. We don't have a Victorian period. We have a Broski period. My great-great-grandmother Broski, Lady Broski, if you will, gave birth to my great-grandmother. And down the lineage, that's why my lips are so small. Okay? So I just wanted to go into that background to explain to you guys, well, my forehead's so big and my lips are small. It's because of that. So it's just genetics. Anyways, back to this painting of the sacrificial lamb. Sometimes I see a vision of my true self, and she's floating somewhere up high, and she is a vision of golden light. Yet she is shackled by her wrists and her ankles to this version of me. She's trying to get away, and she's shackled and weighed down by iron chains of this version of me. Where I'm sitting on this podcast like, okay, why was the French Revolution low-key tea? We are young. Hey, there's a fire in our soul. Do you ever get that feeling that like you have a caveman forehead? And I don't mean physically, I mean mentally. That my brain kind of like, sometimes I feel like, what are those dolphins that look all fucked up? Big-headed dolphin. Yeah, this one, beluga. Sometimes I feel like a fucking beluga whale, bitch. Look at him. It's all swollen and shit. That's how I feel in my forehead. I feel like it's swollen and it kind of hangs down. It hangs down over my eyes. Like sometimes from the side, I feel like it's kind of like this sometimes. Like the bulging sack that sits above my eyebrows kind of just, it's like resting real heavy. I'm going beluga whale mode today. Can anyone agree? Can anyone sympathize? Just me? Awesome. What is this earth without art? For fuck's sake, shit! I'm gonna start a new bit where I create a Muppet version of myself, and when I start getting really angry, I'm gonna go into the table and have a Muppet of me come up and be like, fuck you! If anyone wants to make me a Muppet, I'll give you the P.O. box and you can send it to me, and I'm gonna start doing anger management puppet hour. Because it just pisses me off! You bitches are ruining the sanctity of what art is. Okay, anyway. Maria, I want to be like that ain't my baby. No, that ain't my girl. Maria. Just drooled.
This episode is sponsored by Rocket Money. You ever feel like your money just disappears each month? It's easier than ever to overspend, from subscriptions to impulse buys after seeing an ad on your phone to ordering takeout 1 billion times a month. Rocket Money helps you rein it in by showing you where your money is going and helping you make better decisions so you can keep more money in your pocket. Rocket Money is a personal finance app that helps find and cancel your unwanted subscriptions, monitors your spending, and helps lower your bills so you can grow your savings. Rocket Money shows you all of your expenses in one place, including subscriptions you may have forgotten about. If you see a subscription you no longer want, Rocket Money will help you cancel it. Rocket Money will even try to negotiate lower bills for you. The app automatically scans your bills to find opportunities to save and then goes to work to get you better deals. They'll even talk to customer service so you don't have to. Their dashboard lays out your total financial picture, including bill due dates and paydays, in a way that's easy to digest. You can even automatically create custom budgets based on your past spending. Rocket Money has saved users over $2.5 billion, including over $880 million in canceled subscriptions alone. Their 10 million members save up to $740 a year when they use all of the app's premium features, so cancel your unwanted subscriptions and reach your financial goals faster with Rocket Money. Go to rocketmoney.com/BroskiReport today. That's rocketmoney.com/BroskiReport. rocketmoney.com/BroskiReport. This episode is sponsored by SeatGeek. Everyone pay attention. Rosalia is going on tour in 2026. I need everyone to lock in. It's time to get tickets. It's why I want to give the sponsor of today's episode, SeatGeek, a huge shout out. With over 35 million downloads, SeatGeek is the #1 rated ticketing app. There's more than 70,000 events listed on SeatGeek, including concerts, sports, festivals, and more. Right now, you can get tickets to Lorde, the Jonas Brothers, Lady Gaga, the Backstreet Boys, Cardi B, Zara Larsson, My Queen, Chris Stapleton, and more. I love SeatGeek. I just saw the Nutcracker in New York City, and I got my tickets super last minute on SeatGeek, and I used my own code. It was awesome. Plus, every ticket is backed by their buyer guarantee. SeatGeek really has your back. Each ticket is rated on a scale of 1 to 10, so you know you're getting a good deal. Look for the green dots. Green means good, red means bad. With the holiday season around the corner, give the gift of tickets this year and use code BROSKI2025 for 10% off your SeatGeek tickets. That's 10% off tickets with promo code BROSKI2025. Make sure you click the link in the description to download the app and have the code automatically added to your account so you can use it later. Thanks, SeatGeek!
Right? The entropy increases over time in a closed system. So it increases. What the fuck? I don't give a shit. Holy shit, I don't care. Oh my god, I don't give a shit. I don't care. Who the fuck cares about this shit? I care. You know, it's inspiring. And it's always all women in my bar method classes, which I like. Because I've done some workout classes and there's men in there and I'm like, I don't feel safe here. It's a gay man. I don't feel safe here. Can you leave? Please leave. And I like to talk to myself. We know. Hey, we know. The edible just came and patted me on the back and said, it's time to wrap it up. It's time to go. Now, I understand that, but it is time to go. Okay, well, the car is waiting outside, and the Uber will cancel in 10 minutes if you're not in the vehicle with your laptop in the bag. So, I don't know what you want to tell the boss, but you're supposed to be in that fucking car. And if you're not in that car, my ass is on the line. So pack up your shit and let's go. But can I have some stuff in the front? I don't care. You should have time managed a bit better. Okay, now this is your final warning. Now you have 9 minutes. Hurry. Okay, well, I'm going to run to the bathroom really quick. Okay, if you miss that car outside, it's out of my hands. It's out of my hands. And if you need any help in the future, don't call me because I put up with your shit far enough. Okay, can we not do this right now? I'm recording. Get in the car. Okay. Guys, I got to go in 10 minutes. Sorry. Just got yelled at by my boss. Well, not my boss. She's my boss, but you don't want it to get up to the big guy because he's got a scary Transylvanian accent. And he's got pink and white French tip nails that are in a coffin shape. And he's really, really scary. And did I ever tell you to read Sherlock Holmes? No, but you should just know to. Because I'm consistently sending out telepathic messages to all of Broski Nation. Okay? If you feel a brain zap one day, that's me trying to get in there. That's me trying to get up in there. And you're resisting. And for that, I'm cutting your pay. If you hear, my right temple is pulsing, that's me being like, Sherlock Holmes, you will bounce on it. And that's y'all resisting. Okay. That's me. If you see me appear to you in a dream, that's for real. I've taken on my final form, which is Nosferatu. Hey, did I meet Robert Pattinson and Stephen Yeun? Yeah. And am I okay? No. It gives you that. No. It was really, really cute in some parts. And now I'm rewatching Peaky Blinders. Why? What's wrong? I'm rewatching Peaky Blinders. Is that okay with everyone? Because that shit is good. I found my love in Portofino. Portofino. And she just broke her fucking metatarsal fin. She just broke her dorsal fin. And she had sprained her dorsal fin. So how are they going to do it? And she's got her special fin like Nemo in Finding Nemo. She's different and she's damaged. When in reality, she's the one that'll save us all. Isn't that fucking true? Because we all have that inside of us. We all have a power that if we even knew our power, we could save all of us. Because we are nothing as one. We are everything together. I'm off the Paul Mescal pack. The thought of waking up in the morning and leaving your home and not brushing your teeth is like, if you're a fan of mine, cut that shit out. If you're we're not doing stinky Broski Nation ambassadors. Please, guys, we can't be the stinky fan base. Please, wear deodorant and not that fucking aluminum free shit. Wear deodorant that works and please brush your teeth. I'm begging y'all. We can't be stinky. I throw my hair up in a messy bun and run downstairs to have my breakfast of orange juice when my mother tells me she sold me to One Direction. What a crazy Here's the thing about modern cinema and literature today. I have yet to see the innovation, the creativity, the originality that was packaged in to 135 chapter Wattpad One Direction fan fiction. The ingenuity, is that the word I'm thinking of? Inventive the inventive nature and quality to some of those stories, make fun of them as you may. It's great storytelling. What do you mean your mother sold you to One Direction? And why was I reading this like, oh, bless her heart. This is going to be horrible, but it's not. Sold her to One Direction. Okay, sure. And for those that don't know, that was a famous fan fiction that went around in like 2012, 2013 on Wattpad of like this quintessential Wattpad girl. I've talked about this so many times of like, she's rail thin, ghostly pale, like the most long, gorgeous, healthy hair you could ever imagine. And she's effortlessly gorgeous and beautiful. She just wears her dirty fucking sneakers and her like skid mark stained underwear, and she throws her hair up in a messy bun, and she gets to it. She handles it. Say it with me. She threw her hair up in a messy bun and she handled it. Do you know what I mean? I watched these. I need y'all to know this. I watched these episodes back and I'm like, you sound like a babbling idiot. You know what I mean? Like, mine. Shh. I'm at my wit's end with y'all. I'm serious. I cannot deal with it. I'm so sorry. I'd like to apologize 100 million times. Anyway. Ole, 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 ole. Guys, 100 episodes! Actually, let me tell you something. I did my 23andMe, and guess what, bitch? I'm 90% Irish. I'm 90% Irish and English. But I don't know what that means, right? Like, is that 50% Irish, 50% whatever? Actually, I'm lying. It was 99% British and Irish. And the rest of it was Scandinavian. So you guessed it, I'm fucking white. So race reveal, I'm white. 99.9%. 0.01, we don't know. We don't know. Okay? You guys wouldn't last one day in my mind. Mr. Aladdin, sir, want to be your pleasure, please? Let me take your order, shut it down. You ain't never had a friend like me. Life is your restaurant, and I'm your maitre d'. When are they gonna let a bro girl do the Genie live-action remake? Will Smith had his time as the Genie. It's my turn. Let me do... Except it's just me doing a Robin Williams impression the whole time. Come on, whisper what it is you want. You ain't never had a friend like... Try some of column A. Try all of column B. Come on, guys. I'm in the mood to help you, dude. I'm in the mood to help you, dude. Because he's a goat. That's not the part where he's a goat. That's when they're in the city. Prince Ali, Fabulously, Ali Ababa. If I love this sanity, why are you my clarity? You my sanity. Damn, that was fucking good. In another life, I had fucking gills, dude. In another life, I'm swimming through the water and I'm playing as the sunlight catches on the water, and then there's not actually a worry in the world. In another lifetime, I look exactly as I do now. Maybe a little bit less like Captain Barbossa, a little bit more like a water nymph. Maybe my features are really exaggerated and my eyes are so blue it's like they're like white. Okay? And I am of the species of nymph that is local to sort of the Gulf of Mexico, like the coast of Texas. That's where my mermaid clan is from. And we swim and we have fun and we whatever. But ultimately, the leader gets killed and someone has to step up. And as we know, the best leaders are ones that do not want to do it because they're selfless, right? Like they're always thinking about us, we, a community. It's not about me and what I want. And so I think that would happen to me. I think my father would be the leader. And I've practiced my whole life. I've grown my whole life just being a happy-go-lucky water nymph that is really, really super into like making music from clamshells and beaded things, beaded wares, home decor, shell decor, etc. And then someone like gets my dad, or he's in some political war. Maybe my dad was corrupt. And I was like, I'm not gonna be like my dad. And then something happens to him and they're like, you're up. And I'm like, God damn it. What did I say? Number 69, TSA pre-check. Number 70, butt wipes. In that order. This beautiful thing, oh God. Benson Boone, no comment. At this point, it's more of a threat than a promise. A man is going to enter my life in July. Keep him. I'm not ready for all that shit. It's like a threat. Like my fight or flight is going and I'm just sitting here in my home. I really, really, really enjoy an unemployed man. For some reason, I don't know why, I just do. And what do you do for work? Oh, I'm in between jobs. How long have you been in between jobs? Fuck! That's the type of young gentleman I go for. I just went to the bookstore today, picked up the Iliad, the Odyssey. I picked up Sunrise on the Reaping. Thank you. I picked up, what else? Oh, Circe. I went to the bookstore with one book in mind. I was like, I'm only getting Circe because I just finished Song of Achilles. I will get to that. Let me get to it. And I was like, I'm on this Madeline Miller kick. I got to go pick up Circe because all the girls are telling me you got to read Circe. It's even more devastating. It's their favorite book of all time. Okay, I believe you. So I went to my local Barnes & Noble and I went ahead and picked up Circe. And then about 6 other books. Fuck! I do think, though, being American, because you forget I'm American sometimes when I'm really, like, deep into it. I've gone to UK before, and when I'm there, I'll go to Greg's, I'll go to the local pub, whatever, and I'll go in, I'll sort of order. And I always wonder, like, do they know that I'm American? Because you can put it on quite thick. You can do the accent quite thick, and I always wonder, like, are you clocking me? Like, are you seeing through my sort of facade? And I never know. Because I've gone up to Greg's one time. I've gone to visit Greg. And I've ordered like a sausage roll, like a disgusting, greasy sausage roll, maybe like a kebab. And I don't know if I even cared. Or I've gone up to like a Mackey's. Probably like I don't know, maybe 3-4 years ago, I was in UK, ordered a Mackey's, and I was like, yeah, you're right, love, can I do like number 4? She said, is that all? She was American. And I said, yeah, that's all. Holy shit, guys, 100 times I've sat my ass in this chair and talked about nothing. But at the same time, everything. I think I've covered pretty much all the bases. And here's the beautiful thing about womanhood. I haven't even scratched the fucking surface. I have not even scratched the surface. 100 episodes deep. And you bitches you have no clue. Okay? There is so much more where that came from. 100. And I got this beautiful cake here. This beautiful 100 episode cake. Now, don't look at the back because Mama kind of went down on it. Okay? Mama was sitting here kind of munching on it. I was eating it from the back. So. Oh! I don't know! Everything I consume is made of plastic! I'm turning into a fucking plastic carton! There's plastic in my blood! I don't know! Fuck off! Oh my God! He like to move it, move it. We like to move it, move it. He like to move it, move it. We like to move it. Physically fit, physically fit, physically fit. Okay, that was hard to say. Okay, let me finish my thought. And watching Frankenstein's creature learn the world and the small things to find beauty where usually we don't pick up on it. It made me cry. It was so good. It's gonna make me cry again. It was so good. Oh, and Jacob Elordi, I'm sorry. I don't think I'd talk shit on Jacob Elordi at all, but now I'm crying over him, so that's awesome. I am experiencing caffeine overdose, and I am wondering what At what level is it I'm in a dreamscape? At what level, like I can't feel my hands? I feel like I've got double vision. I feel like a White Walker. I had so much damn caffeine, I turned into a White Walker. So I just really feel like the way Cillian Murphy's eyes are so icy blue in that one scene of Oppenheimer, put it up on the screen. You know what I'm talking about. When the camera's real tight in on his face and it zooms in and and then it's the music playing in the background as he's stepping over charred bodies. That's how I feel. I had so many fucking Red Bulls. Maybe I need a duck. Maybe I need a pet duck. The next time I film it, look, they're so cute. Where are they going? Where are you guys going? Oh, I had a dream last night about my ex-situationship as well. Will I ever be free? Free me! Fuck! Seriously! I bet US dollars that he paid an Etsy witch to do that to me. I am livid. I'm livid. I can't believe you permeated my dream space to send me that fuck-ass message. And hold on. I don't know if I've ever told y'all this. And for the girls who were like,
Queen, quit fucking around, drop the album. When's the single coming?
It's fucking out. I hope you bitches are hungry. I hope you bitches are hungry. Eat. Come get y'all juice. It's here. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, I went ahead and actually had released a single. I had released an original piece of music. So if anyone gives a shit. Also, that's an inside joke between me and my friends. We'll say, they'll be like, oh my God, how was your meeting? How was whatever? I'll be like, it was great, but like you give a shit. Actually, that's my friend Channing's bit. It's my friend Channing and Tristan's bit. And I kind of had poached it from him. I stole it from him. They'll be like, well, Brittany, we know you don't give a shit, but last night went great. I'm like, I didn't ever say I don't care. I dropped a single like y'all give a fuck. No one gives a fuck. It's a joke, okay? It's done, and the people that I want to have it, it's yours. You know what I mean? Like Broski Nation, my fucking people, my municipality, city, state. Do we have clean water? No. Do we have healthcare? No. Do we have fresh crops? No. But do we have a fucking single? Yeah. And y'all are getting fed regardless. And you're getting fed again soon. Okay? So keep those baby bird mouths open.
This episode is sponsored by Galatea. Between work, errands, and whatever the group chat is spiraling about today, life rarely slows down. But you don't need to wait for the perfect moment to arise. Romance is ready when you are. Whether it's a quick escape or an all-night binge, Galatea puts steamy, swoon-worthy stories right at your fingertips. Galatea is a reading app where anyone craving a little me time can dive into a library of romance stories that leave you feeling recharged and fulfilled. There's over 1,000 bestsellers to choose from shifter romance to bad boy billionaires, forbidden love, slow burn fantasy, teen drama, and much, much more. Galatea is home to original series and standalone stories with an exclusive catalog of best-selling authors. With new chapters and series dropping every week, there's always something new to explore. Over 30 million people have fallen in love with reading on Galatea, so join now to indulge in stories that make you feel like yourself again. And right now, Galatea is offering my listeners an extra 25% off on top of an already irresistibly affordable subscription when you go to galatea.com/broski. That's GALATEA.com/broski to indulge in unlimited stories for even less. Galatea.com/broski.
Y'all know that one of my favorite movies of all time is Robert Downey Jr. Sherlock Holmes. Hello? And can Guillermo del Toro do Sherlock Holmes, please? For the love of God, please? Can we just find a way? I'll help finance it. Okay? Now, I don't have the money for it, but I will find a way. I'll sell something. I'll figure it out. Just leave it to me. What do swan legs look like? Swan leg. Oh, there's absolutely no meat on that, but that's not a swan. That's a swan. Goofy all legs. Goofy aw legs, bruh. That is so, it's just tendons. There's no meat on the swan bone. I wonder what that feels like on the hand. Like if you were to grab I think I would have enjoyed F1 more if they would have been playing the Cars soundtrack over the speakers. Real Gone, if they would have been playing some Rascal Flatts, Life is a Highway, if they would have been doing some Behind the Clouds, the sun is shining. Brad Paisley again. Brad Paisley mentioned 2 weeks in a row. That soundtrack is just fucking great. Life could be a dream. Boom, shaboom. Life could be a dream. I'm the only one that I love. Life could be a dream. Sweetheart, hello, hello again. You wanted to meet again. What a great song. Yeah, that whole soundtrack, if they would have been playing that, volume 150 over the speed, I don't want to hear the commentary. Oh, the clouds overtaking. No. Cars are hitting each other, smacking against the wall. Boom, boom. Life could be a dream. Life could be a dream. That would have been the vibe. Okay, in my head, the movie that's always playing in my head, that would have been the collage sequence, the montage. Number 64, having violent mood swings. It's in. I've decided it's in. Where are the bipolar bitches? Stand up. It's our time. Get up. Guys. Hey. But also, oh my God. Am I making sense? I had a quad from Duncan. Okay. Hello to Duncan. I had a quad from Duncan, and I'm feeling like I could be giving 13 different commencement speeches at once. Like I'm teaching a lecture in one side of my brain and I'm giving a commencement speech in another, and I'm doing the podcast in another. Like a lot's going on up here, and I'm trying to channel it. I'm trying to channel it. I am trying to channel it. Just made a new word. Every road in this here land, I've been everywhere, man. I've been everywhere, man. I crossed the desert bare, man. Breathe the mountain air, man. Travel, I've had my share, man. I've been everywhere. I've been a hanging, da 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 dun, da 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 dun, da 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 dun, da 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 dun, da 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 dun. The creepy and the spooky, the serious and ooky, the altogether kooky, the Addams Family. Gomez. Anyway, I'm laying in bed. Chomp halfway down my throat. I bite into it with my back right molar. Some of my tooth comes off. What? What? But but I hear you on the other side of the screen saying, Brittany, that's a soft food. Yeah, you think I don't fucking know that? I guess I just have the most brittle enamel known to man. Okay, my teeth need to be studied by Scientologists. Hold on. Hold on. My teeth need to be studied by scientists. Dental Scientologists. Okay, you want a Snickers? Dance. Put on a show. I want to see choreography. I want to see you guys work for this fucking treat. Okay, what I want to see is more tricks. Trick or treat. And then you got to start dancing. Trick. Okay, and then I do a head spin. Trick. Armed robbery. Trick or treat. Trick. Arson. I throw a Molotov cocktail through your window and I run away. And it's like, who did it? I don't know. It was a little girl. Maybe it was a little boy. I don't know. Dressed as Uncle Fester. Actually, they weren't that little. They were kind of mid-size, plus size, and they were about 5'9". Grown-ass man, Uncle Fester.
Okay.
The guy who does the Hugh Jackman. From now on. That's one of the funniest bits that's ever happened on the internet, by the way. It just keeps getting funnier. Like, somehow he's cracked the code to where that shit, day by day, gets funnier. And I don't know. Some days I'm like, okay, I'm over it. And then I'll watch a really good one. I'm like, oh my God. And he changes the words to like Ryan Reynolds, loaf of bread, loaf of bread. It's so funny. Okay, back to mucus. It's the most wonderful time of the year. There'll be much whistle blowing and I don't really know the words to that song. Okay, and I texted a picture of myself to Drew and she said I look like Nosferatu. Fuck you, bitch. Fuck you, bitch. I'm Fester Adams, ho. Number 25, flirting with the knights at medieval times. I would highly recommend you get some girls together, go to medieval times, and really lay it on thick. Sit front row, okay? And if you're not front row, be loud. Be the loudest people in your section. This is something actually that pisses me off about people going to medieval times. You go to medieval times and you sit there and you be quiet. Give them something. They're performing. When you go to medieval times and the knights do their little parade around and their whatever, and they give their flower to somebody, I want to see you bitches on your feet. At attention. Stand up. Over here. That's what you need to be doing. Because guess what? The joy in their face, the joy in the knights' faces, that's what makes it all worth it. Makes it all worth it. They also do this crazy move where I was like, they do this crazy move where it looks like when swans like sort of fly and then like get in the water and just sort of coast. Like, do you know what I mean? You guys just don't. Okay. I travel. They still let me on planes. Even though I got this big farter on me. Even though, hey, carry on this big ass, this big shitter. And not ass in the sexual sense of like, damn, she's got a fatty. This ass as like a weapon. As like big farter, big shitter. She had whole milk before this. And this last flight I was on, let me know what you guys think about this, okay? Because sometimes I get on a flight and people are farting next to me and I'm like, you're the most disgusting, fucking nasty human. Get your toes and your farts out of this airplane. I mean that. And don't put your feet on shit. Don't put it up on the wall, up on the thing. When your toes are gripping, you're pissing me off. That's one side of me, okay? The other side of me is if I'm in the air and my stomach hurts, I gotta fart. Okay? Because I'm in pain. And when it's a pressurized cabin, my guts are bubbling. Okay, I don't have a gallbladder. Cut me some slack. Sometimes I gotta fart. And they're blanks. I'm shooting blanks on the plane, okay? I'm farting, but there's no stink in the chamber, okay? Or maybe we're just 30,000 feet up in the air. My nose is plugged up. This is my opinion! This trick-or-treat bullshit, start dancing. Start dancing now. Recite me a poem. Recite me a scene from a play. I want to see you dance. I want to see a talent show. I want to see a special hidden talent. Okay, even do that shit where you like, remember those kids in middle school would like flip their eyelids upside down? You'd have to like, and we'd all, ew, do it again. You remember those kids who used to shoot milk out of their eyes? Was that just like, that is such a public school thing. Okay, I don't know if the little kids who were going to like Catholic school and all that, they weren't in the public lunchroom with the government funded lunch meals shooting milk out of their eye sockets. I don't know if that was happening. That was reserved exclusively for the public school kids. Percocet, Molly Percocet, chase a check, never chase a bitch. Mask off, fuck it, mask off. Mask off, fuck it, mask off. Now what's in there, you may be asking? A little bit of lead, a little bit of cyanide, right? I'm trying to do this thing where I'm doing small doses. You got to work yourself up. Every morning I take a capsule of lead, a capsule of Red 40, a capsule of microplastics, and a capsule of cyanide. You guys are not paying attention. Everyone clap 3 times. Okay, and if you didn't clap, do it with me now. 1, 2, 3. Get up. Pay attention. You've been slacking off. We're learning about why birds don't sing at night. And say it with me, because they are diurnal. Diurnal. Actually, hold on. Let me set my intention. Universe, tell me what I need to know. It's right here. I think it's this one. Bitch, what the fuck are Earth Dragon? I literally pulled Earth Dragon. After I just talked shit, after I said I don't want a fucking Earth Dragon, the Earth Dragon is exactly what I needed. Are you out of your mind? Clears your path and the land around you. And it's sick. Can you zoom in on that? The Earth Dragon's fucking cool. If I was a FNAF animatronic, that would be gag. Can someone draw me as a FNAF animatronic? And why did they give Chica a BBL? And what do you think in FNAF 2 they're gonna have the BBL Chica with the like hourglass and kind of like B cups maybe? I don't know. Food for thought. If I was a FNAF animatronic, I think I would be a good one. I'd be like, guys, we can't keep doing this. We're kids. Guys, come on, we're just kids. Why are we killing people? But honestly, if I was a FNAF animatronic, I'd go along with the flow. I feel like I'd be kind of spineless. I'd be like, oh, we're all killing people. Well, I don't want to be bullied for like not killing people. There's nothing is worse. Murder can't be worse than being bullied. Do you guys tuck for Uncle Fester drag? Gomez. Okay, moving on. I feel like the number one thing I really wanted to say is that my tonsils are kind of touching each other today and they're filled with tonsil stones and I really don't know how to, at what age is it too, like, it's not cool to get your tonsils out? Like, if I'm pushing 30, I'm 28, careful. Hey, careful now, easy. Easy, boy, whoa. I'm pushing 30. If I'm like, I need my tonsils out because they're touching, you know what I mean? Because that happens. And oh my God, don't even get me started on when I get a head cold, them bitches touch. Them bitches want to kiss so bad. The sexual tension between my tonsils when I have a fucking head cold, they want to get close and personal. They want to spoon. And I'm like, guys, can you please stop? Guys, can you please stop? I have stuff to do. I have to talk for a living. And then they start kissing and they start giving each other sloppy. Stop! Guys! I'm punching myself in the throat. Stop! I said, you know, I have phases. I had the Tom Blythe phase. I had this fucking bullshit phase, whatever. Jack O'Connell? Yeah! I can't meet him. I still can't meet him in person. There's no fucking way. And I know he'd be so nice. He'd be so fucking nice. I can't meet him. No, thank you! No, thank you! I'm gonna act real weird. I'll act real weird around Jack O'Connell. Yeah, I'll say some shit I'll regret. I'm over this idea that you need to be, I'm cool, I'm not, be fucking weird because you are. Who are you hiding from? He's gonna find out eventually, girl, just fucking be weird. I don't care. I'm loud. I'm doing voices. I'm doing the whatever. I'm pulling references out of thin air. If they catch the wave, they're gonna ride it, girl. They're gonna ride the wave, okay? And they like it. They like weird bitches. They won't admit it, though, okay? And also, if a man is weirded out by you, not your man. Get the fuck away from me. Get away. Be weird around men. It's the wintertime. I'm just trying to keep my baby love for the winter time. And whatever's on your list, I'm doing. And if Ariana Grande gets that Audrey Hepburn biopic role, I just went nonverbal. Watch me turn this podcast into the Ariana Grande report. Bet on that, bitch. Y'all thought I was insufferable when Elvis came out? Fuck you. If Ariana Grande does an Audrey Hepburn biopic, I am going to be the most insufferable person you have ever laid eyes upon, ever listened to, ever seen in your life. I'm going to make that my entire personality. I'm going to get those fucked up micro bangs. I'm going to start wearing pearls everywhere and gloves. Bitch, watch. I'm going to weigh 100 pounds soaking wet. I'm going to take that shit so personally. Ariana Grande, please play the Audrey Hepburn biopic. Oh my God. I don't ask for much. I just ask for Harry Styles and Jack Harlow to come on Royal Court. Maybe Hosier. Okay? And I'm asking for Ariana Grande to be the fucking fucking Auntie Ever biopic, please! Or at least like a Breakfast at Tiffany's Roman Holiday remake on Netflix, please, Beverly. I'm not really asking for much. I just want to watch it. Okay. So, have a great sleep tonight. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. I don't know why. I don't know why you watch. I don't know what possibly could interest you. Unless it's thermodynamics, then guess what? You're in luck.